Today I'm going to show you what a gold-ranked League of Legends game is like. I've compiled a list of highlights, and keep in mind this is a very typical game, if not slightly better than average. So I'm just going to talk over this. This is going to be just kind of like a one-take thing. So we start the game. Kayn and Kayle are already miserable. Kayn is telling us how he's going to automatically lose all his jungle, and Kayle is telling us how she's automatically going to lose all of top lane. And spoiler alert, that they were right. So the game starts and everyone's doing fine, everyone's doing great. But watch out, because the ganks are going to start. And as soon as the ganks start, you can't see chat, but let me tell you that people are spending more time typing in chat than they are playing the game already. Yeah, Kayn's going to trade. That's not going to stop Kayle from insulting him for dying, even though it was a 1-for-1 trade. And in return, Kayn is going to shit all over Kayle for dying to this gank, even though Kayle can't do anything early game. Oh, and here goes Kayle again. Kayle's going to die again. Nope. This is not one of the times Kayle dies. This is me in the bottom lane. I'm Thresh. I'm with my AD carry. Keep in mind, while my AD carry was in lane, they were great. When they weren't doing anything, they were just telling Kayle and Kayn how bad they were. Veigar in the middle, great guy. I don't think he said a single word all game. Oh, here we go again. Yep, Kayn died. Now Kayn is going to get really mad at us and tell us that we need to gank for him in his own jungle, or we're all going to die. The idea of warding never really occurs to him, which is fine, is gold, but, you know, he starts flaming everyone rather than playing the game. Here he goes again. And there goes Kayn, and here goes Kayle. Uh-oh, watch out, Kayle. Maybe if you spent less time typing and more time moving towards the base, you wouldn't have died there. Yeah, so Kayle and Kayn are in a vendetta against each other this entire game. Just shitting on each other, telling each other they're the reason why the team is losing. I'm just trying to keep everything together. Keep in mind I'm playing a mechanically, not complex, but difficult enough champion, Thresh. And I'm having to give all of these people like therapy sessions in chat, telling them that their life matters and that I think they're a good player, while doing my job as a support. And I have to... This is why I don't like mechanically complex champions in low elo, because you do have to kind of be a therapist if you want to up your win rate. Oh, and here I go doing Thresh things. This Leona, by the way. So this Leona was apparently, and they backed this up, was flamed by her entire team the entire game because she kept dying. Because they could not grasp that she was a tank. Leona, if you... my channel's a Guild Wars 2 channel, but like Leona, if you are ever watching this, know that you did great this game. Except for this play. This was a bad idea. So yeah, gets hooked over the wall, and just gets kind of her... Lucy Naynade. So I'm trying my best to carry this game, but I'm Thresh. I can't do much. I can just hook people. That's kind of like my entire kit. So I'm going to work with that. Keep in mind it is less than 20 minutes in, and Tryndamere has summoned the Rift Herald inside of our base. Kayle is currently, like, sinking into a deep depression. Kayn is probably been muted by now by her. Kayn is just spending all his time shit-talking her instead of actually playing the game. And so at this point, I recommend a strategy. And that's for people to just shut the hell up and just play the game. Like, seriously, like, there's probably a Shakespearean play of insults in, like, word count so far. And this is what turns it all around. This is the exact moment when we win. Yeah, and you heard that right. We win this game. So we got that double kill, and Kayn said, you know what? I'm going to shut the hell up. Oh, shout out to Kayle's teleport there. Kayn said, I'm going to shut the hell up now. And you'll notice things turn around immediately because people are actually playing the game instead of typing in chat. Here's our first team fight after Kayn's revolutionary new shut the hell up strategy. So yeah, Leona blocked like 5 to 10 hooks of mine this game from her carries, and they still flamed her. I don't understand. Like, Leona played her role immaculately. She did have a bit of a rage problem. You're gonna see that she pings a lot, but like... she covered for her carries. Like, I couldn't tell if she was mad at any of them, because she was sticking her ass out for all of them. But you see, the revolutionary shut the fuck up strategy is working great. I'm going to fast forward this a bit. So we try to get a Baron, but Leona shows up because Leona knows how to play her character and gets us to stop taking Baron because she stalls enough for her team. Yeah, some people will look at this game and be like, oh yeah, that was a little greedy of her. Some people will look at this game and be like, oh, Trin tried to carry for them. No, Leona was trying to carry. Here's another play. Leona going in, trying to get the carry for our team. But unfortunately, our team has learned to shut the hell up by now, so we win this fight. You'll notice that they're pinging a lot now. Or I guess there's not a lot of pings in chat, but you'll see some of them start spam pinging. That's how you lose. The second you start blaming people is the second you lose. But yeah, so essentially this is how it works. We are now typing minimal words in chat, and they are typing lots of words in chat. So that equates to them losing. Oh, Leona, Kindred was out. Kindred was completely out. Leona saved Kindred here. Oh, Kindred's like, you know what, though? I'm going back in. And then she dies.
Killing spree.
And again, by their own admission, they were flaming Leona the entire game. Even though Leona was, like, again, like... I couldn't hook Ezreal there because Leona was in the way. Oh, by the way, Kayle has now come online. We've installed the game long enough. So now we can actually take the Baron, and we're going to get our first Baron of the game. Don't worry, it's almost over. And Kayle's being Kayle. I don't actually remember what happened in this play. Oh, I guess Tryndamere just dies. Yeah, so the enemy team's like, you know what? We fought you in here like 4 times and we've lost every time, but we're feeling really good about it this time. And Tryndamere has gone full tilt. Tryndamere's just like, you guys, I'm gonna go split. By the way, if you ever, in solo queue, as a top lane, go, good luck guys, I'm splitting rest of the game, and then mute your team, you're literally just inting, and I hope everyone reports you. So here we go, just starting another fight. Leona just eating so much damage for no reason. Again, like, I think this Leona is actually a very good player, but I think that she's made a few questionable choices. We're going to make an attempt on the Nexus here. Corki forgets that he's mobile and dies. And they actually defend successfully here. Now, you think this might be a good moment for them to rally up and, like, stop blaming each other, but you'll see that's not the case. I think this is the last team fight. Essentially, they just don't kill Kayle, so Kayle goes absolutely nuts. And I did BM a little bit here. I'm like, you know what? We already won the game, but I'm going to flash Q this Corki. And yeah, so that's what it takes to win a game in ranked, is to get your team to stop typing, which is actually impossible. I think this is the first time it's ever worked. So good luck.